Alright, I'm done taking a fucking shit. Back to the video game.
We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here?
Ellipses. See the Skyrim Anniversary Edition drop? Well, I mean, it didn't really drop. It got announced, right? It's dropping on November 11th, I think.
Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself?
Mailbox.
There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. Wait, no, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here?
So you finally found them.
Huh? Did you know these were here, Backula?
I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox.
So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sakuya?
Well, yeah. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did, Sayaka Maizono.
You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook.
Now, do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier.
Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it.
Oh, are we really gonna fucking flash back to this? This happened 5 seconds ago. This is probably my biggest fucking issue with this game, is that it beats you over the fucking head with what you're supposed to figure out, just in case you're really fucking dumb and aren't paying attention.
I see. Yeah, now I understand.
Main Hall e-handbooks has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Yeah, Makoto, remember that thing I just told you literally 5 fucking seconds ago?
What?
Hold on a second.
What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on.
Is it broken? Whose is it?
I'd assume it's Leon's. Did he have his handbook on him when he got fucking dragged into the firing chamber? Or maybe it was Junko's. She got fucking stabbed through every fucking, like, bone in her body. The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up.
Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. Isn't there also the possibility of it being Chihiro's? Or did we already find Chihiro's handbook? Fuck, I can't remember. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It probably broke during that.
Pummeled with baseballs.
Yeah, that thing.
The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death.
You know that thing that happened like 4 days ago?
You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey!
Hey! Angry!
Let me guess. The handbooks are indestructible, and there's no way something like that would happen.
Now I'm really angry!
What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here.
Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But it did.
That's impossible! If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break!
It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure. and it's waterproof up to 100 meters. Okay, so it's water resistant, not waterproof. Fuckface.
I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap.
What is it made of? Fucking super plexiglass?
Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be?
Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. Because that isn't Leon's handbook.
What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now.
Think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me.
Okay then. This should be enough to get things rolling.
Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. We need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite.
Huh? Not quite?
Yeah, there's still... I feel like there's more to this.
What do you mean by that?
Byakuya, to be exact, not quite.
Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack.
More interested in your stories, are you?
Then you really think... You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be.
What makes you think it's not a copycat?
A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. You're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Urban legend, there we go. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you.
Alright, then show me.
Dipshit. Hold on, there's still more waiting to be checked.
What the fuck? What do you want to see?
The guns?
This thing? This?
I don't see any clues around here anywhere.
Yeah, there's nothing, fuckface.
What do you mean that?
Okay.
Don't make...
And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us.
Okay, what's your basis?
Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really...
Ah, hey you two. Big trouble. We need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me. What happened, Hina? Aoi?
Please!
Please, you gotta help me. Just calm down. You okay, Hina?
I mean...
Emergency. What emergency?
Well,
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange.
I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her.
Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Yeah, like, why would you have anything against that idea? It makes sense.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it.
yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
Looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely.
You're right.
All right. What do you have to say about this?
You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast.
So, what's this emergency?
So,
After what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, to see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff.
Weird stuff.
That's fine.
We tried talking to her ourselves. Yeah.
Good idea.
What do you think? Hurry up and do it. All right. Hey, what's up, Toko? Ring the doorbell. May as well give it a shot. Door swung open slowly and silently.
Ellipses.
Holy crap.
An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
What?
Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Ellipses.
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
And just like that, she slammed the door in my face.
What? What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend.
Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her alone in there, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer, Genocide Jack, really murdered Chihiro? I think Toko thinks she's Genocide Jack. Whether or not that's the actual truth, who fucking knows?
Is that why Toko is so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? What do you think, fuckface?
Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean? Ellipses.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever.
Huh?
You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Well, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Ellipses. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound and pressing the doorbell. Ding dong. After a few moments,
what do you want?
You're all so annoying.
Backula? Backula!
It's Byakuya.
Ellipses.
I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. Something Genocide Jack. I skipped it on accident. What did she say? But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off.
There's nothing else we can do. Let's head back to the investigation.
Hold on. What was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure.
But
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
oh yeah. Okay, I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. But Byakuya! I hurried to catch up. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. His feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room.
The library?
Come on, let's go in. Okay. What's the deal? Why are we here? Knock it off. What does a desk lamp matter right now? I don't know. Why are we here?
Is the evidence that really proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
What is it, the fucking letter? Need to find real clues. In the books? Okay, so in the back room?
I remember on the other side of this door. It's the archive, right?
Hurry up and go inside.
Oh, here?
Let's go.
It all makes sense once you're inside.
So many books and files. So much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Hey, a lamp.
It's a desk lamp.
Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Kumar coin! A nice, wonderful stack of books. Oh, you have a sharp eye, indeed, to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? No telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in, peeking at it. Ellipses. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. Oh. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press this button. Are you standing in front of the... What is it? What is it with this wood?
A wooden box. It's empty.
Well, judging by the smudges, it looks like there was something inside. Rope?
Wonder what it was.
Extension cord plugged in there. Proved very useful while I was in the library. Ah, okay. Extension cord, huh?
There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf.
If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those files are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful.
Huh? What do you mean?
All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents, for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak.
Oh?
Seems terribly interesting, honestly. Also, why did they keep that in book form? I thought they filed those in, like, files? I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing.
So many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous.
Dangerous.
They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner.
You mean like members of the Diet or something?
What? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. Oh, the Illuminati. The Illuminati. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. Oh, who would have thought? It's rich fucks.
You're just kidding, right?
Am I?
I'll just let it go for now.
So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records. There's no ordinary, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent?
This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie.
Well, it's not that. It's just...
It's not like I totally refuse to. Oh, fuck. Occasionally, I'll, like, play with a key on my keyboard as I'm, like, reading. And I'll accidentally press the control key, which is, like, the auto go.
I refuse to believe it, but, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together?
I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored.
It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal.
What's wrong? You still can't believe it?
What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. One who knows nothing can understand nothing.
You don't pull your punches, do you?
Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt.
Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents more than once? But all this has to be, like, top secret, confidential stuff, right? So why?
My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and it's not as dusty.
Huh?
Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers, as well as domestic.
How is that possible?
So, in other words,
I already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. To become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world, backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Alright, which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. Is beyond believing or not believing, Backula is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Bakugo grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that the victims, when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Okay. So, that doesn't mean that this was done by Genocide Jack. This could still be a copycat. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended. The only ones who knew about that particular fact are the members of the police and other higher ups. See, this is what would make it linked to real Genocide Jack. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion.
So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question.
But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So, in other words...
Okay. There you go. You could have just said that.
In other words...
Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around Amogus.
Interesting.
Things really are starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? Might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
So, Riceball is either the ultimate detective or the ultimate murderous fiend. Is the conclusion I'm coming to. Toko thinks she's Genocide Jack for some fucking reason. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what's the deal? Are we gonna look through these ourselves? Are these other cold case things? Or are we gonna have to talk to you? Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Bayaki handed me the file. I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. Reached the page where the photos of the scene of each crime had been collected. Ah. Names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. males? Komatsuna Taro. Takefumo Gono. Uchida Naohisa? Takeshi Masamune. Yuto Yumejima. There's no end to it. One thing became perfectly clear as I read. The scissors. Killed and suspended in exactly the same way. I'm assuming the scissors are just something they didn't have access to. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit.
The next page.
Just replay this.
Profiling results?
All these crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. I think I get what they're trying to hint at. Yeah, that. But by that same logic, couldn't it also just be, you know, someone who works? Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. What evidence suggests that? Because an eyewitness had never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
May have a split personality. So I see what they're hinting at here.
let's go.
All right, we should get going soon.
Where are we going?
Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Okay. Here's my thought. Toko is Genocide Jack. But she only thinks she killed Chihiro. The person who actually killed Chihiro is not Toko. That's just a theory, though. There's no real evidence to base that on.
Wait, Byakuya.
It would have to be someone who knew about it. Someone who knew about the fact that Toko was Genocide Jack and knew to frame it on them.
Hifumi?
He's the only person I can think of who would go into that back room to read. But there's also Rice Ball. I mean, why else would they make us not group up with her for this one? Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial.
Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Come on. Enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. Also, I think they're trying to go for like a... Backula is not actually an asshole. He really does care. He just has a really cold exterior. Because I think Toko actually may have really confessed to him that she was Genocide Jack, and he's just pretending to not know. Except she doesn't really seem like someone who would be that forward. Yeah, I also think I did it.
In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. That murderous fiend.
Why did you kill Chihiro? Oh, I just really like seeing anime characters die.
Is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go.
Investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. Let's check the boys' locker room, too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find it useful. Find everything I can. There it is again. I love that. I love how fucking awful the triggers are in this game. I don't get it. Like, why does that happen? Is it gonna force me, or can I, like, go explore a little more? Okay, I can go explore a little more. Oh, hey, what's up?
How unfortunate.
Maybe we should have confessed our embarrassing secrets after all. Damn it. I'm sorry, Chihiro. It's all because I wasn't strong enough. Yeah, it's your fault, fuckface. Speaking of Rice Ball, where is she? She's still at the scene of the crime? Also, another thing that I noticed is that every single time, Genocide Jack killed with a pair of scissors, a sharp object. This time, the person was killed with a blunt force object. Someone weak like Toko, I don't think would have been able to kill someone with a blunt force object unless she's like fucking buff for no reason. Or I don't know, maybe she just lifted it up and just dropped it on Chihiro's fucking head. Chihiro kind of a toothpick, but so is Toko. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. I don't know why I'm even bothering to look around right now. Like, I know I'm not gonna find anything, but, like, just on the off chance, I'm like, oh, maybe there's one little, like, clue hidden somewhere that But no, this game is, like, stupid. It wouldn't let me miss a clue. It's not stupid. It's just... I would prefer... I would prefer if that wasn't... If that wasn't. Speedrun strat? Speedrun! What the fuck? That was weird. I thought I saw someone standing over there. Also, the controls of this remind me of, Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. I was trying to think of what this reminded me of. And yeah, it is very much like Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. House of Jump Scares. Play. Backula. Also, it's kind of sad we never actually get to see the pool room. Oh, it's you. What's up, fatso?
Da, 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 da.
Fumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if...
Another stat increase for me. Evidence, what did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. Yes, you can.
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile, too. What did she see?
Well, it would seem...
It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Hifumi? I don't think so. Okay, so where is Celeste now? Warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? I may as well check the other keycard thing, just in case. Okay. Just in case there was something, like, of note. Oh, is this a reference to something?
Huh? This poster.
It's a popular boy band called Tornado. The posters were swapped. The posters were swapped!
There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it?
Man, I wonder what it could be. Because a boy band is something that would fit more in the girls' locker room. And the picture of the scantily clad girl is something that would fit in the boys' locker room. And there's still one piece of evidence that we haven't found yet that ties this whole thing together. And I already know what it is, and I don't want to spoil it. God damn it. What's up, Rice Ball?
Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However...
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Well, you need to change out your pad, your time of the month, too? Are all you guys synced up?
Something besides the investigation? What is it?
Well...
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
But...
So then...
Before I go, let me give you a piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Guess I'll take another look at the body then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Man, I wonder what we're gonna find when we examine Chihiro's body thoroughly.
examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Oh, is it the extension cord? Huh? Rope has a okay. Okay. So Byakuya killed Chihiro and pinned it on Toko. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more I think... The more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means something struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right. There's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing that, again, after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. Always killed with scissors and suspended using the scissors. What does all this mean? Status of the body. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. A certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. That wasn't even the piece of evidence I was thinking of. What? Still looking at the punching bag. Do you think Sakura is also kind of like glancing over at the punching bag every once in a while? It's the bloodstained poster that is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Why would that be in the girls' locker room? Is this a room? Is this a school of... What is this, some kind of suicide squad? That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. Okay, thanks for spelling it out, fuckface. Hey, Sakura, do you know about the posters?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay, then let me ask you something. Do you think the posters of the boys' and girls' locker rooms have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However...
There is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little... Ah, I skipped! Protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee in the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. What is that? Protein powder in coffee? That actually sounds pretty good. I'd drink that. I'd assume that's probably pretty okay for exercise as well. Mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day, I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. Oh, so you're saying that stain wasn't blood. They actually took the time to switch out the carpet. A stain? I don't see any stain in the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. You can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. Still, isn't it unusually clean, as if there was never a stain here to begin with? Mondo, you should really just do it. I know you're angry. Oh, and we're just not gonna go out to the pool because there's no possibility that there could be any evidence out there.
Where am I going? Oh yeah, I know. Nah. Let's just go progress the story. I'm not gonna fuck around anymore. God, every time I come around here and start walking, the chairs just sometimes for a split second look like someone's standing there, you know?
The wooden box is empty. The extension cord was in there before. The desk lamp.
Yeah, I could grab the one thing from over there and put it over here. Sure is dark over there. Oh, are you just not going to comment on it?
It's gone.
Did someone take it out of the archive? But who would do something like that? I can't think of anyone but Backula. What is it? This? There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. No, I meant the lamp, dipshit. The lamp.
The lamp won't turn on.
Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet, but when I saw him, it was definitely on. It was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Bakuyo was using an extension cord. Oh my god. Do we really have to go through this whole fucking thing?
I wonder if...
Like, even teenagers aren't this fucking stupid. Even teenagers should be able to figure this sort of shit out on their own. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't understand why that happens. Or the point of it. So where is Fuckface, the Invincible? Everyone's favorite raid boss. Oh, I guess I could just check the map. Does he drop anything good? Yes, but it's a low chance. Oh, speaking of which, I need to farm out, Vermi. Or I need to kill Vermi in Borderlands 2. I'll do that after I'm done with this.
Map.
Okay. Nothing in the gym. Nothing there. So she's in the warehouse. She said she knew something. And so we need to talk to him. Okay. Wait, who else was... There was someone else here. Oh, Owie. Is her name like kind of a pun? Because Ao is blue in Japanese. And it's, you know, blue like water. I don't know.
Oh, Hina. How is Toko doing? Same as before. She won't come out. She just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack.
I just left her there. Real carefree about that, aren't you?
You left her? My head was all swimmy, and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah!
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Taco's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. Two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Real carefree. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret.
Aww.
Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It's like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
She stayed away from all the girls. I wonder why. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? Sure. Give me an apple. Love apples. As an aside, my personal favorite is Granny Smith's. I think Red Deliciouses do not taste very good. I like the tartness of the Granny Smith. And what's the other one? Golden something? I don't know. Those ones are okay. I think the golden ones are the ones that are supposed to actually just taste like normal apples. But Red Deliciouses just kind of have like this almost like sandy texture to them, you know? That I just really don't like. Like styrofoam almost. Alright, what's up? Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels. Oh, okay. So this is the explanation as to where they get clothes from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you. I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. I will tell you and only you.
Actually,
Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
Right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
The tracksuit hanging out of your bag?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
So why were you both out last night? She stuffed the jacket into her bag. In a hurry, it was almost like she was trying to hide it. Just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it appeared she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. It's almost like there's something that everybody here is missing that would make everything make sense about Chihiro. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose.
So, apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Who's handling the trash right now? Oh no.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Gashi base.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial! You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
Begin the class trial, or... It's about to begin.
The red door is right through here. Okay. So. I've already kind of, like, put it together. But let me... let me try to put it together as best I can before we go in. Because obviously there's going to be some information revealed during the trial, and I'll try not to say anything about anything. So, Chihiro wanted to get stronger, so she got a duffel bag. And some exercise clothes. A blue tracksuit. That's all I'll say about that. Chihiro was then killed in one of the locker rooms. Then, the killer swapped out all of the items with blood stains in each of the locker rooms. At this point, you should be able to piece it all together yourself.
So everyone is ready to... What? Am I blind, or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
Huh?
And Toko is...
You really don't remember?
Come on!
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of this class trial.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe he would drag a girl around.
Phew!
So now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Yeah, Byakuya. I wonder who could have done it. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her.
Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that.
And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here.
What do you have to say for yourself, Byakuya?
I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you.
Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. God, it's getting kind of empty in here. Last time it was so crowded.
You ready? We doing this?
Well then.
I will uncover the villain who performed such heinous acts on a weaker individual.
Shall we go?
I don't know why the killer did what they did, but
Count on it!
I'm sure it'll work itself out. Justice always prevails, right, bro?
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. It's got her so worked up.
I guess it wasn't much help at all in this one.
Actually, you were a pretty decent help.
There is something odd about Toko's behavior. I do not think mere shock is enough to explain it.
What do you think, Fatso?
How very
I
sad.
must admit, for
being 3D, she was quite remarkable. Oh. Just the idea of 3D makes me cringe. Well, he didn't know, so I guess there's nothing wrong with that.
we have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. As we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Until finally, it came to a sudden stop.